Friday the 3rd of April kicks off with you managing to trip up the stairs. Graceful. This is your sign to consider bubble wrapping your entire existence. Your Doomoscope vegetable today is a turnip nobody asked for, much like that motivational speech you're planning for Tanya in accounts. Seriously, Aries, leave it. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox. At precisely 11:17 a.m. you'll accidentally reply all to Brenda with that hilarious meme. You'll then spend the afternoon carefully crafting an apology email, only to accidentally send that to Brenda too. 47 unfinished tasks sit accusingly on your desktop while you loudly daydream about becoming a shepherdess. Tonight, the only thing lower than your energy is Marcus's enthusiasm when you suggest ordering in. You intended to relax by organizing your sock drawer, but 3 hours later, you're using color charts and debating the existential meaning of Argyle. Advice: put the kettle on. Everyone deserves a biscuit. This Friday, Taurus, even Professor Brian Cox is wondering how you manage to exist solely on caffeine and existential dread. This morning, Mercury's made you fashionably late, because you spent half an hour finding the perfect filter for that motivational quote you nicked from Pinterest. 3 likes. Bless. This afternoon, Venus is staging a full-blown walkout, meaning Denise will hear all about your new standing desk and how it's exacerbating your bunions. Expect passive-aggressive post-it notes about biscuit consumption from Craig. Your retort involves an intricately folded origami swan, crafted entirely from receipts. This evening, the gym is cancelled, it's self-care sanctuary time. Think dimmed lighting, whale song, and enough scented candles to trigger a fire alarm. You'll spend 47 minutes choosing the perfect true crime documentary, before realizing you've seen them all. The takeaway menu is now permanently attached to your hand. Advice: surrender to the sofa. The crumbs are your friends. Forget Friday feeling. Today, Friday the 3rd of April, is brought to you by mild existential dread. Your Doomoscope animal is a hamster on a wheel, except the wheel is powered by lukewarm tea. This morning, Nadine's phone call will sound like breaking news. 6 people will know more details of her dentist appointment than she does by 11's. Mars retrograde is targeting your inbox, specifically. You'll accidentally reply all to Sharon's thinly veiled complaint about biscuit consumption with a solitary, accusatory K. Q an afternoon wrestling with the morality of digestive biscuits. Ricky will appear, all innocent questions and puppy dog eyes. Pretend you're inspecting the emergency exit strategy with laser focus. Tonight, the cosmos insists on drawer decluttering. Honestly, who asked them? You'll unearth a receipt from 2020, cables that defy explanation, and a packet of crisps only half ravaged. This archaeological dig will fuel a tic-tac deep dive until silly o'clock. Advice: practice selective hearing. Or just tell Fiona, you know you want to. Friday the 3rd of April starts with the dawning realization it's only Friday. The wakey eggs and bakey alarm provides false optimism. This afternoon, Mars is moonwalking all over your carefully laid plans. You will compose a strongly worded reply to Pauline's email about the milk rota, accidentally send it to Malcolm, who will assume it's office fan fiction. Naturally. Tonight, Great British Bake Off will highlight your complete lack of cake-related skills, triggering a nostalgia bomb of ancient family holidays. You'll subject Lorraine to shaky videos from Barry's camcorder. Absolutely tragic. Then, precisely 47 minutes crafting an I'm Coping playlist featuring Busted and S Club 7. You will almost text that lad from Tinder in 2023. Just don't. Honestly. Refresh your inbox again, Cancer, and you'll only summon disappointment. And cramp. Advice: release that rage. Politely. Today, Friday the 3rd of April, the universe gently suggests perhaps next time try on the entire wardrobe before the caffeine kicks in, Leo. That commute. Picture a toddler throwing a tantrum because Nathan breathed. Mars is in retrograde, which explains Claudia suggesting a fun run in 2021. The audacity. You're replying all to Dave, head of HR. Subject: is this blackmail? Afternoon sees you crafting a PowerPoint presentation where every transition is a dramatic firework display. Suki's minimalist suggestions are, frankly, treason. Your Doomscope animal is a squirrel who insists he's on a seafood diet. That fitness kick lasted approximately as long as Jordan from Account's new relationship. Your dating profile promises passion, but features a selfie with a Pepper Amy. Tonight, Harriet's version of your tic-tac dance is suspiciously similar. The nerve. Advice: honestly Leo, stop being so dramatic. Calm down, get a brew. This Friday, Virgo, prepare for a cosmic giggle. This morning, you will find yourself questioning Janet's life choices at precisely 10:17 a.m. when she heats up fish in the office microwave. Your brain will then dedicate 45 minutes to calculating the exact volume of Febreze required to neutralize the odor. This afternoon, Mars retrograde has clearly got it in for your stationery drawer. Roger will borrow your stapler, again. You'll spend the next hour passive-aggressively organizing paperclips by size and color, muttering about borrowing privileges under your breath. By 3 p.m., Diane will need help with something basic on the computer. Tonight, Venus is staging a full-on intervention against your sensible salad. Deliveroo will become your newest best friend, bearing gifts of cheesy chips and questionable garlic bread. You'll then lose an hour down a YouTube rabbit hole, watching compilation videos of cats falling off furniture. Advice: embrace the chaos. At least you're not Graham. Friday the 3rd of April, you're already playing catch-up. NASA says the wonky vibes are to blame. More likely, you're late because you spent 20 minutes perfecting your "I woke up like this" selfie. You'll then trip over Trace's footstool, launching those overpriced bath bombs Mel got you for Christmas. Your Doomoscope animal today is an ogre with layers. Mars is staging a coup in your inbox. Adele's WhatsApping you photos of some truly terrifying wallpaper, which you immediately love because, well, it's Adele. Sebastian is doing the same with dating profile pics which your partner accidentally saw. Tonight, yoga is out. The gravitational pull of the sofa and a dodgy takeaway menu is far too strong. Venus is giving you the side eye after your disastrous decluttering attempt, which involved mostly moving piles from one corner to another, then staging a photo of it all for the gram. Advice: order that 6-foot pizza, but maybe share it with Connor. This Friday the 3rd of April, your to-do list resembles Keith's after a particularly strong brew. That commute this morning was less power dressing, more emergency dry cleaning after the coffee incident. Victoria's meeting around lunchtime? Buckle up, Scorpio. That witness statement went rogue faster than Dominic at the Christmas party free bar. 6 revisions in 10 minutes. Even Greta looked shocked. This afternoon, Dominic remains stapler adjacent. His silence is deafening. One suspects he is weighing the pros and cons of HR versus outright revenge. Tonight, Jupiter is tutting about that gym membership. You imagined yourself a fitness deity, didn't you? But let's face facts, Netflix is your Everest. Your continue watching list is longer than Samantha's shopping list, and frankly, more educational. One episode becomes, well, several. Advice: trust your gut, Scorpio. Even if it is demanding cheesy chips. Friday the 3rd of April. The alarm? It's a mere suggestion, Sagittarius. 6 snoozes later, you'll perform your usual rendition of "I'm awake," which fools absolutely nobody, least of all your duvet. At 8:17 a.m. precisely, destiny, in the form of gravity, will ensure coffee meets your best shirt. Ah, the joys. Your Doomoscope animal today is a cockatoo screaming into the void, just like you trying to explain a deadline to Trevor. By lunchtime, you'll be expertly juggling promises to Ollie, Wendy, and Zara, knowing full well the odds of delivery are slimmer than your chances of winning the lottery. This afternoon, Mars retrograde is indeed personally victimizing your inbox, mainly with meeting invites nobody wants. Tonight, the gym can jog on. That podcast about achieving peak performance? It will be a very effective sleep aid. Folding laundry will commence, followed by a YouTube rabbit hole involving interpretive dance and that bloke you vaguely knew in Year 9. Bianca is still waiting for you to return her stapler. Advice: resist the urge to volunteer. Seriously. Friday the 3rd of April will kick off with you attempting to floss while on a conference call, resulting in the thread getting pinged with mouthwash noises. Maureen will be on the call. Obviously. Midday brings a digital onslaught. Mars is clearly having a go at your out of office. Prepare for Brian to send a calendar invite for a meeting next Tuesday at 4 p.m. titled Brainstorm. Your soul will leave your body to browse Rightmove at precisely 2:17 p.m. Sandra has bought cake, but it's that suspiciously sweaty chocolate loaf from the garage. This evening, resist the siren call of meticulously organizing your Tupperware cupboard. Before you settle down, that email needs one last peek, and Deborah has shared a motivational LinkedIn post with a GIF that perfectly encapsulates your current existential dread. Order that chippy, but only after spending half an hour cross-referencing Just Eat with Deliveroo. You'll be face down in a mountain of chips by 10:53 p.m. after Colin messaged about that action plan. Advice: charge your phone. It's the only thing that truly understands you. Aquarius, Friday the 3rd of April is shaping up like a bank holiday Monday, but without the bank holiday. This morning, you'll discover your favorite mug is in the dishwasher. Empty. Christine will email a gentle reminder about the report Kevin promised 3 weeks ago. He won't deliver. This afternoon, Inns will ask for feedback again. Your eyes will glaze over. You'll nod. You'll agree with Milo about something so mundane that Astrid will raise an eyebrow. You might even start to think maybe Milo isn't that bad. Fight the urge. Tonight, expect a call from someone from last year, asking what happened after date number 3. Claim bad signal. Blame the Wi-Fi. Your Doomoscope object today is a washing machine that eats socks. You're as predictable as it is. Advice: stop watering dead plants. Friday, the 3rd of April, and congratulations, Pisces, you've achieved peak ninja levels in the supermarket. You'll successfully avoid Gary, Elaine, and Rupert by hiding behind a pyramid of discounted beans. Nobody will notice. This morning, your brain is operating solely on autopilot and biscuits. By precisely 14:37, you'll be mentally planning Maeve's surprise birthday party, even though it was last Tuesday. Nadia asked a question, you nodded vaguely. Nobody noticed. Mars is still making your inbox look like a jumble sale. Those texts from 2023? Still unread. Felix just sent you in a card with a cat holding a wine glass. Cheers, Felix. Tonight, the sofa is your siren, luring you with promises of Netflix and regret. On your 4th attempt at making pasta bake, you'll declare it a culinary hate crime, order a takeaway, extra garlic mayo, and then find yourself inexplicably watching competitive vegetable carving videos until 2 a.m. The cosmos sighs heavily. Advice: stop apologizing to your houseplants, they're starting to develop an attitude.